This was one of those weeks where I had to get completely naked before stepping on the scale. It's Weigh-In Wednesday and what I eat in a day. If you're interested in that, stick around. We're getting into it right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manya and I've lost between 28 and 30 pounds on the WW Purple plan. Today is Weigh-In Wednesday, so if you want to skip all the way to the weigh-in results, there will be timestamps below and it'll take you right there. If you want to see what I eat to be successful on WW, well then we're going to get right into everything that I ate today. So of course I forgot to record my morning stack for you all. It was in here. It was Scottish oatmeal cooked in water with chunks of mango and blueberries. So all of that snack is 0 points. On top of the oatmeal I had for breakfast, it is now almost 1 o'clock and I'm just heading back to the office to have lunch. So I knew it was going to be a doozy of a morning and trying to get food would be a challenge. So I'm starving for lunch, but I didn't have any more food with me than that oatmeal. Okay, so this is lunch. That is, what is that? Kamut, cooked kamut. It's a whole grain on the bottom. And then there's some shaved Brussels sprouts, kohlrabi chunks raw. And then these are fava bean fritters that I made up the other day. They do have some oil and some panko breadcrumbs in them. So I'm going to count them as falafel, whatever the falafel says in the app. It's a little inaccurate, but it's weigh-in day, so this is the day to eat this kind of fuzzy point valued stuff as far as I'm concerned. And I'll put nutritional yeast on it, and that is my lunch. So it is 6 o'clock and I am just heading home. It was a long day, and one thing that I know is that our house lost power today. I don't have all the details. My husband works out of the house, so I know he's totally reliant on the internet. And he has to get very important work done on certain days before 6 p.m. So I know that today was very stressful. I know that today was very long for me, and I know that today is weigh-in. So I am picking us up burritos and tacos on our way home, because if you live in Texas and you don't eat burritos and tacos on a regular basis, there's probably something wrong with you. Just kidding. I love all my Texans. So this is going to be one of those situations. I'll insert a picture of my meal, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be a no count meal for me. I find it very difficult to stay within points on Purple. I suppose I could use all my weeklies, my brand new weeklies today. Quite honestly, guys, I'm just not going to worry about it. Whatever I was going to make for dinner with lots of greens and healthy food, this is going to be fine. It's totally fine. I love going out to eat dinner on weigh-in day, and I haven't been doing it lately because of all of you. I've been trying to show you what I eat on a normal day, and so then weigh-in day becomes a normal day when usually it's not a normal day. And anyway, at the end of the day, for those of you who are new, I want to say that sometimes you just need to give yourself a break, and just make sure that break doesn't become 2 days break or 3 days or the rest of your life break. I mean, you have to have good willpower, but give yourself a break sometimes. You're not going to be perfect, and some days you're just going to need a taco. So eat the damn taco. That was everything I ate today. It was an on the run, out of the house, in the office, multiple buildings, in my car kind of day. So if you've been here for a while, you know I always record this portion in the morning before my day begins. So I really don't know how successful I'm going to be today getting footage of all of my food, but you got to do what you got to do, right? I don't work out of my house every single day. So sometimes a Wednesday is what a Wednesday is. All right, so for my weigh-in results, this week, I stayed exactly the same. As a reminder, I started my weight loss journey in May of 2020. My weigh-in then was 163.2, and today I weighed in at 134.2, which is a loss of, I think, about 28.8. I don't remember, I left my phone downstairs, but I will have it all on the screen for you. There was a moment where I had lost an even 30. That was probably a month and a half ago, and then I've been on a baby roller coaster ride ever since. So I mentioned in the intro that today was one of those days where I weighed in completely naked. That's because when I weighed in normally, I weighed in at 0.25 more than the weight I just gave you, and I was like, oh no, that's not what is happening this week. So I stripped it all off and I weighed in again and I lost that quarter pound. So I think for me, what can I say? I'm pretty close to goal. One big thing that I did that I haven't told y'all is that I changed my goal weight. Back in May of 2020, my original goal weight, so I'll put this on the screen, I started at 163.2. My original goal weight was 150. That was the lowest I had ever been as an adult who weighed myself. And the last time I was at 150 was probably a decade ago, and I got there by being hungry all the time. I remember that. I remember hitting 150 and then just being starving and unable to continue. So when I started this time, I thought, okay, well, it's going to take me a while to hit 150. I thought it might take me a year. But WW Purple is so perfect for my body that I dropped that 10 pounds or 13 pounds pretty easily. It was in the first couple of months. So I lowered my goal weight down to 140. That took me a long time. That took me another 5 months to get down to 140. So I thought, okay, well, 140 is going to be my goal weight. Isn't that amazing? That's 10 pounds lower than I've ever been. And then as I was getting down into the low 140s, I thought, well, I'm not going to stop eating like this. So let's drop my goal weight to 130. So I did. And then when I hit the high 130s, I got a little overly ambitious, I think. I thought, well, 130, why not 120? And I don't think my body wants to be 120. When I look at myself in pictures, I am so happy with where I am right now. And I feel like perhaps the last couple months of up and down, it's been like this kind of up and down. It's very small, but it is still an up and down. I don't know what on earth would need to happen for me to get to 120. I think I'd have to starve myself again. And I'm not willing to do that because this journey is not only about weight loss, it's about health. And so I think about a week and a half ago, and I forgot to tell y'all last week, I changed my goal weight back to 130. So that puts me at about 4 pounds away from my goal weight. And everyone knows that the closer you get to goal, the harder it is to lose. It's those little WW secrets that no one knows. It's like when you join and you get all these points and then you lose weight and you lose daily points and people are like, I need my points back. Well, you don't get them anymore because you weigh less now and you don't have to eat as much. These are all sort of up here adjustments that have to happen to us as we lose weight. So the goal weight is sometimes hard to know what to set it to, especially if you are new to weight loss or you're in a territory you've never been in before, like me. So I suspect that we're going to slog those last 4 pounds. I go on vacation the first week of May or the second week of May. I don't think I'll hit my goal weight before then, and so I might gain on that trip. And so I think I'm going to be here for a minute is what I'm trying to say. All right, how was your week? How are you doing? As always, we are in this together, and we got this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.